and Gabriel,
Yeah.
aka Bafui and Rendani.
Yeah.
Thank you for making the time. How are
Thank
you guys doing?
Thank you for having us. How you doing, my brother?
We're good. We're good. Yeah.
Despite the circumstances.
No, circumstances are always there. What matters the most is how you navigate around them, and how do you create your sanity out of it. Yeah.
You know, when the announcement was made, I think most of us saw it coming because Big Shuguti, Muvhango might go, Muvhango this and that. And even before that, I'm sure like a trillion times already we were told Muvhango is going, you know? So when it was canned for real this time, when like SABC made the announcement, how were things like for you? Because you've been with the show for like 25 years, Gabriel.
So it has been, long coming, and I think we have survived a lot of those attempts. And when it eventually landed on us, I think we accepted the fate, sad as it was. But unfortunately, the decision was made, and there wasn't much that we could do. It's just unfortunate that it had to end before we could reach the 30 years Rubicon. But you are here, and I think that's what matters the most. And the one must just get pride of when looking back at the journey that we have traveled with the show and the impact that we have made.
So, was there like any hope maybe between you and your colleagues, like, but they know to say, we hope this is the stunt as same as last year's one.
You know what? As much as this is the show coming to an end, but this is also people's livelihoods. So these are jobs also being lost. So hope will always be there. The first thing, when Ubab Gacheni called us in, he called it the entire production, every department. We were all just there, and he announced this. Immediately after he said that, we were hopeful.
Yeah.
We were still hopeful because it's like, this is now my bread and butter going. So the only thing I can survive on right now is the hope. So definitely yes. If anything, even now, if there's a possibility that in the next 5-10 years Muvhango could come back, because I do believe that we still have a lot to tell with that story and the kind of stories that we tell. We'll still hold on to that hope. But like my brother said right now, that this is where we are, and we're embracing where we are, and making the most of the last couple of weeks so that we bow out in the best way we know how, which is by telling the craziest stories.
And they were cooking.
Our stories.
We're cooking.
Already.
We're cooking.
We're cooking. So that is how we bow out of a show that has been around for that long and has had that kind of an impact on society.
How long would you say it took the entire team to finally accept, or for the bad news to sink in? Because remember last year we also had goodbyes from the show, and then again came back with a new title sequence, old faces coming back, and you said goodbye to us, and then wabuya food, so was there anything that said to you, maybe it's something like that, or was it an immediate acceptance, or it took some time for you guys to accept?
Look, as people, we are not the same. So when it comes to issues like this, we don't accept them the same way. And of course, the impact won't be the same, to each one of us. But I think when it became too apparent that, it's real, colleagues started, embracing it and harboring fear as to how things will unfold going forward. But of course, we live in faith and we move in hope. And we get to be comforted in knowing that, we have done our part, and our part was well served, so to say. Yeah.